Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Welcome to the next big idea. An incredible journey of innovation, passion, and game-changing ideas. Let's see what this team brings to the table.
Good afternoon, judges. We are Team EcoSmart Devs. My name is Tanya Shikawat.
I am Pratik Khatri.
My name is Sumit Chaudhary.
I am Ayush Namdev.
And my name is Aniket Kajania.
And we are presenting a solution on dragline Karewag. So dragline is basically a machine which is used in the mining industry. So as you can see, this is the machine. The size of the machine is of around 164 feet. So basically the machine function of the machine is to basically dig, load and dump the overburden which is present above the coal in the industry. And the capacity of the bucket which is used for this is of 30 cubic meters. So it is like very huge. And the as you can see in the diagram, the place where the cabin in which the operator sits is of around twice the size of a room, because it also has an inbuilt generator in it. And then the bucket, as you can see, so basically when operator sits inside the bucket in the cabin, he is not able to have any real-time awareness, and he loses like all the visibility of what is happening to the bucket and how much he's digging, how much the overburden is dumping, and etc. So for that we have developed a solution. Along with this, once the operator sits inside the cabin, because there is an inbuilt generator, there is a risk of fire, catching the fire. So that for that we also have a fire alert system. And once the operator sits inside the cabin, there is no one around in the surrounding of him. So basically, if a dragline is present here, no one can enter the 30-meter area around the dragline, because it is considered as the red zone, and no one can also enter the 50-meter round area, because that is considered as the yellow zone. So because of that, if operator happens to sleep or have some health issue, then there is no detection of that. So for that also we have developed a health monitoring system for the operator. So one cycle of a dragline is basically to dig, load and dump. So for that we are using lidar sensor, which is added on the boom, the top of the dragline, from where it will take the scan of the land. It will measure the terrain and it will tell how much is the height and depth of the land, and then based on that it will guide the operator for at what angle it has to dig, till what time, and then it will tell when to load it. And then when it dumps in a particular area, because there's an issue that when it is dumping, it keeps on dumping at a similar place again and again, so that forms a cone-like structure, and the dumping yard is not being utilized optimally. So for that also it will tell the operator where exactly to dump, so that the dumping yard can be utilized optimally. Then the second solution is that for the potential hazard, which is basically the health or the generator is present in the dragline. So for that we have added a fire alarm detection system. And then once the operator sits in the cabin, we are using cameras to detect its activity. So if the operator closes its eyes for more than 10 seconds, the buzzer will start playing. And if it happens, he closes his eyes for more than 30 seconds, then the station of that particular mining site will be alerted that the operator is not moving. And if it happens for more than 1 minute, then all the speakers present in the coal mine will get an alert that something is wrong with the operator, because he's not moving, he's not performing any activity. So we have added the solution in this. We also have a prototype. So sir, I will show the prototype directly from my laptop. And here, as you can see, there will be 2 camera points. This will be the one which will be present at the boom, and the other which will be here will be to monitor the performance of the operator. Then this will be the dashboard which will be connecting all the draglines present in that coal mining. So if I click on connect, it will show that the dragline is connected, and then when I will go on the view, it will tell the operator to continuously dig and how much of the bucket capacity is filled. And once it is filled to the 90% capacity, it will tell the operator to carry it. And after carrying it, will guide the operator to dump it. So that way the operator will be knowing when to dig, load, dump, and then we will have this will be the 360 view and for the operator, which will give the operator environmental awareness. This red region shows the area which is being digged, and this blue region shows the area where the overburden is being dumped, and the green area represents the area where the further digging needs to be performed. जैसे ऑपरेटर की थोड़ी सी भी आइज़ बंद होती है वो उसको डाउट से डिटेक्ट करो, अभी स्लीपिंग में चलेगा, अभी टाइमर स्टार्ट हो गया है बेसिकली, और अभी इसमें एक बजर बजेगा, ये बजर, ताकि ऑपरेटर अगर स्लीप में चले गया तो एक्टिव हो जाए, ये उसके लिए। और अगर मतलब ज़्यादा टाइम तक अगर तब भी ऑपरेटर नहीं मूव कर रहा है तो बाद में मतलब 30 सेकंड्स बाद में जो स्टेशन रहता है माइनिंग साइट का, वहाँ पर सब जगह स्पीकर्स पे अलार्म बज जाएगा कि ऑपरेटर को कुछ हुआ या तो या फिर वो एक्टिव नहीं है।
So the TAMS and SOM of this project would be, I'll be telling them. Actually in the what the draglines excavators in India are around 2,000 to 3,000 in every fields, not only in mining but any other fields also. It is considered to be exactly 2,000 to 3,000. Currently, because we are only in dragline market, so we can only get to 2,000 to 3,000 as a TAM. But in the SAM, because mainly the 200 to 300 companies are actively which are looking for the efficiency, increasing the efficiency of the dragline so that they can cut costs. So there are only 200 to 300 in the SAM currently. And depending on company's market penetration, we can only get to 20 to 50 customers right now. And that would be actually very huge, because the cost that would be providing us because of these 20 to 50 clients only, it would be very huge.
And once like if we are successful with the draglines also, then we can further like increase our working area basically for shovels, etc. All the instruments, all the machines which are present in the mining sites, for that also we can develop a software.
The problem you have taken is, I think, mostly it is related, 90% it is related to waste reduction.
No, sir.
Waste reduction.
It is actually to cut the cost, because the overburden which is
So what you are considering, waste or cost?
cost, sir, cost. It's
So
actually
cost is getting wasted.
No, sir. It is actually that if a dragline doesn't work for a particular amount of hours, or
The waste of time
yeah, it's
you
a
are
waste of
talking
time.
about.
And because
So that's what I am telling you,
Yeah.
that your problem is 90% on waste reduction. It may be cost, it may be
right.
resources, it may be time also.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. Now the thing is, a person who is, what is the cost of this drag line generally?
It could be more than 10 to 50 crores, more than it.
10 to 50 crores.
Yeah.
Don't you think that the people who are buying that, they are going to have efficient driver who knows in and out of it?
Sir, actually we had interaction with the Ministry of Coal India, and from there we went and interviewed the operators who operate the dragline, and currently they are doing it manually, because once the operator sits inside the dragline, they are not able to see anything. They are using their intuition to manage it, and that is why even the Ministry of Coal itself has released this as a problem statement, and for that is why we have developed this solution.
Okay, fine. That's okay, but I think you have focused yourself into something which is niche area. Your scalability is almost nil. Once you are done with this, there is no scalability. Rather, I would suggest that please go and work with the off-highway industry. Off-highway industry, where what you were talking about, that JCBs and all.
Yeah, yes.
If you can work with that, that will give you a very, very good product which is scalable. Huge scalability. Right? So that's my suggestion. That's it.
Surely, sir, we are actually gonna scale up to these mines. We are gonna go out of these mines and actually go to the bigger players in the markets, like building road, which are actually building roads.
Another
and
thing
all.
is, do you think that the people work naturally when they are being seen, they are being observed? Do you think so?
Well, sir, it's because
It's kind of automated process. 3 cameras are there. That's why you are behaving like this. You are not in a natural pose.
yeah.
That same thing will happen with the driver. Either driver will leave, so that will be a huge cost to the organization, or the driver will not work it out. Means efficiency, instead of going up, it will come down.
Sir, it is actually not being observed, but it is for his own
And what you are
safety.
doing?
It
Not being observed continuously.
yeah, he is not being like nobody is actually
You are putting
seeing
in
him.
camera in the cabin, boss.
Yeah.
You are putting LiDAR, that is fine. But camera you are putting in the cabin, every time this person will be in anxiety. He may be doing something wrong. एंड आपको मालूम है कि अगर इन लोगों से बात करता है, ड्राइवर ही तो है, द वे यू पीपल और मी विल टॉक व्हेन दे हैव डन सम मिस्टेक, दैट विल नॉट बी गुड. ये ह्यूज एट्रीशन बनाएगा आपका. एट्रीशन मीन्स पीपल विल लीव द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन व्हेन दे आर बीइंग वॉच्ड. चलो, that's okay. You need to find out the solution for that.
So we can use help.
I don't need the answer. I just suggested you.
So it's a setup, right? You're giving it to the company so that they install it in the machines. So you are supplying it to the customers who are using this machine, or you'll be supplying it to the companies who are manufacturing these machines?
We will supply it to the customers who are using it, and if we are lucky enough, then we will collaborate with the manufacturers also.
Okay, customers as in the ones who are using these
The one
machines.
who are using it, the Ministry of Coal and
So you need to ensure that it is compatible with the machine which is already present over there.
Yes. Our software is actually compatible. We have tested it and we made sure that it is compatible. Plus, the data is also secure in our software.
No, but the lidar part is also there, right? The sensor you are attaching.
Yeah.
So that also needs to be compatible. It should not hamper the structure, the design. You see everything. If it's a huge machine, what I understand that its design has certain things which you need to follow, right? So that should also be kept in mind. And secondly, what is going to be a revenue model?
So we will sell this either in a subscription-based model. So like if we are selling it directly to the customers, then we will have according to the services which they are applying for. Then based on that, we will charge them. If they want the full software, like all the modules, then there will be different charges.
So it is a one-time cost.
The device would be a one-time cost, but then they have to provide some subscription, like some fees to us. They have to pay us some fees every month or every year. Yearly, that could be.
I think that is also something you can work around, because somebody who needs this solution dedicatedly, which you are saying that is the case, they'll not be interested in regular subscriptions. Rather, they could get it made somewhere if they want to, if they are feeling that, okay, I every time have to pay a subscription to this company, they'll ask somebody else to develop the same thing for them, right? So you need to think that way also, how you have to protect it. Or maybe you need to work on your revenue model, alter it in that way.
And now it's time for judges' opinion about the pitch. So, it was a good one.